Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. If you thought General Hospital was full of twists before, you haven't seen anything yet. Because the latest storyline is pushing boundaries, challenging loyalties, and leaving fans questioning everything they thought they knew about Ronnie and the so-called ultimate scam. It all begins with a question that's been on everyone's lips. Did Ronnie actually drug herself, or is there something much deeper at play? From the moment this storyline began to take shape, viewers could sense that the stakes were higher than ever. Ronnie has always been a character with a complicated moral compass, someone whose actions straddle the line between cunning brilliance and moral ambiguity. But this latest twist goes beyond anything we've seen before. The idea that she might have drugged herself doesn't just hint at desperation. It opens up a web of possibilities that could reshape the dynamics in Port Charles forever. When analyzing the events that led up to the suspicion of self-drugging, it's crucial to consider Ronnie's recent behavior. Over the past few episodes, she has been under intense pressure from multiple angles. Family issues, romantic entanglements, and criminal enterprises have all been colliding simultaneously. And it's in this perfect storm of chaos that the con artist element emerges. We've seen Ronnie pull off clever schemes before, but this time, the scale of her strategy seems unprecedented. It's not just about financial gain or revenge. There's a psychological element, a manipulation of perception that challenges both the characters on the show and the audience themselves. The scenario raises an intriguing question. Why would Ronnie drug herself if she truly did? Some fans speculate it might be part of a deeper plan, a way to divert attention while orchestrating a larger scam behind the scenes. If that's the case, then every symptom, every reaction we've witnessed could be carefully staged to maintain an illusion. Her behavior, her reactions, even her vulnerabilities could be part of an intricate performance designed to manipulate those around her. It's a move that would require precise timing, deep understanding of human psychology, and absolute confidence in her ability to deceive everyone. But then there's the alternative theory, one that keeps fans divided and theories circulating. Perhaps Ronnie didn't drug herself at all. Maybe the entire narrative is being manipulated by someone else, someone skilled in exploiting her vulnerabilities and painting a picture that benefits their own agenda. General Hospital has a long history of con artists, and the possibility that Ronnie is being set up cannot be ignored. Every clue, every misstep in this saga could be a piece of a puzzle carefully designed by another character. It would mean that what seems like self-sabotage is actually a masterclass in manipulation. One cannot ignore the role of perception in this storyline. Ronnie's actions, whether genuine or staged, are interpreted differently by each character who interacts with her. Her friends, enemies, and allies all have unique biases, assumptions, and motives that influence how they perceive her. In a town like Port Charles, where trust is scarce and deception is common, the line between truth and fiction blurs constantly. Ronnie's potential self-drugging is not just an action. It's a statement, a signal that challenges everyone to question their own understanding of her motives. For those closely following the show, the psychological dimension is particularly fascinating. The idea that a character might drug themselves as part of a larger scam introduces layers of intrigue that are rarely explored so deeply. It's not simply about achieving a short-term goal. It's about controlling narratives, shaping outcomes, and exploiting expectations. Each scene becomes a test of observation, a challenge for the audience to discern what is genuine and what is manufactured. And that uncertainty keeps viewers glued to their screens, constantly reevaluating every interaction, every glance, every line of dialogue. Then there's the con artist angle, which cannot be understated. General Hospital has built a reputation for complex schemes and elaborate ruses, but this storyline may take it to a new level. The ultimate scam, as some fans are calling it, could involve multiple layers of deception, double crosses, and strategic alliances that are only beginning to be revealed. If Ronnie is at the center of this, it positions her not merely as a participant but as a mastermind, someone capable of orchestrating events with meticulous precision. And the brilliance of it lies in the ambiguity. Is she truly in control, or is she navigating a system that might ultimately outmaneuver her? The interplay between Ronnie and other key characters also adds tension. Relationships in Port Charles are rarely straightforward, and trust is always conditional. Friends become foes, allies shift sides, and loyalties are constantly tested. In this environment, a character who can convincingly manipulate perceptions gains a significant advantage. Ronnie's suspected self-drugging, therefore, might serve multiple purposes simultaneously. It creates sympathy, distracts from her true intentions, and allows her to manipulate the flow of events without drawing suspicion. From a narrative perspective, this storyline reflects a classic soap opera technique, blurring reality and performance to create suspense. Ronnie's choices, whether authentic or contrived, force the audience to engage actively with the plot. Every interaction must be analyzed, every motive considered, and every consequence anticipated. The writers are leveraging the complexity of her character to heighten tension, ensuring that viewers are not passive observers but active participants in decoding the mystery. Consider the implications if Ronnie truly did drug herself. Such an act would reveal a level of desperation, resilience, and cunning that transforms her character into someone both sympathetic and morally ambiguous. It would force other characters and viewers alike to confront uncomfortable questions about ethics, loyalty, and the lengths one might go to achieve a goal. It would also suggest that the ultimate scam is not merely about trickery or financial gain, but about survival, self-preservation, and the art of psychological warfare. The alternative scenario, that she was manipulated into appearing as if she drugged herself, introduces an equally compelling dimension. It reframes Ronnie as a pawn rather than a mastermind, vulnerable to the schemes of others, and highlights the dangers of underestimating seemingly cunning individuals. In this reading, every move she makes becomes a reaction, every strategy a defense mechanism, and the ultimate scam emerges not from her actions alone but from the interplay between deception, perception, and circumstance. Adding to the intrigue is the ripple effect her actions or perceived actions have on other characters. In soap operas, consequences are rarely contained, and a single act of deception can trigger a cascade of events. Friends question loyalty, lovers doubt intentions, and enemies seize opportunities to exploit weaknesses. Whether or not Ronnie drugged herself, the fallout reshapes relationships, alliances, and power dynamics in ways that are still unfolding. Fans are also captivated by the moral ambiguity this storyline introduces. Ronnie is neither wholly villain nor purely victim. She occupies a gray zone where ethics are negotiable and every choice carries weight. The suspected self-drugging functions as a narrative device to explore this ambiguity, challenging viewers to reconcile their empathy for her with their awareness of potential manipulation. It's a delicate balance that keeps the tension high and the speculation relentless. The psychological and strategic layers of this plot also invite a deeper analysis of character motivation. Why would anyone engage in self-drugging or risk the appearance of doing so? Beyond the immediate payoff, the action signals intelligence, foresight, and an understanding of human behavior. It's a move designed to anticipate reactions, exploit assumptions, and shape outcomes to a specific advantage. Whether the act is real or staged, the narrative rewards careful observation and rewards viewers who notice the subtle cues, inconsistencies, and behavioral patterns that hint at a larger plan. As the storyline progresses, it's likely that the truth behind Ronnie's actions will be revealed gradually, if at all. Soap operas thrive on suspense, and the writers are masters at prolonging uncertainty to maximize drama. Each episode adds pieces to the puzzle while simultaneously creating new questions, keeping fans engaged and invested. The ultimate scam, therefore, is not only a plot device but a storytelling strategy, ensuring that Ronnie's journey and the mystery surrounding it remains central to the show's narrative momentum. Moreover, this arc underscores the enduring appeal of con artist narratives in soap operas. Audiences are drawn to characters who operate in the shadows, manipulate perceptions, and challenge conventional morality. Ronnie embodies this archetype, blending charm, intelligence, and cunning with a vulnerability that makes her relatable. Her suspected self-drugging adds depth to this portrayal, offering a glimpse into the lengths a skilled manipulator, or someone caught in a manipulative web, will go to maintain control. In conclusion, whether Ronnie actually drugged herself or not remains a tantalizing question, one that fuels fan theories, online discussions, and episode-to-episode speculation. What's undeniable is that this storyline exemplifies the best elements of General Hospital storytelling: layered characters, complex motivations, psychological tension, and an unrelenting pace of dramatic twists. Ronnie's actions, or the perception of them, serve as a catalyst for intrigue, conflict, and suspense, drawing viewers deeper into the ever-complicated world of Port Charles. By examining every angle, from psychological strategy to narrative impact, from character interactions to moral ambiguity, it becomes clear that the suspected self-drugging is far more than a simple plot point. It is a reflection of the intricate storytelling, the careful construction of suspense, and the timeless fascination with the art of the con. And in the case of Ronnie, whether she is master or pawn, manipulator or manipulated, the ultimate scam is unfolding in real time, captivating fans, and redefining the stakes in ways that only General Hospital can achieve. So, as we continue to watch, theorize, and debate, one thing is certain: the answer to whether Ronnie drugged herself, or whether she's been ensnared in an even more elaborate scheme, is the question that will keep audiences talking, speculating, and coming back for every twist, turn, and revelation that the show has yet to deliver. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.